And we are live. Hey guys, it's Tori, your Monster Energy Pit Reporter, and I am here right now with Old Wounds. How are you guys doing?
Good. What's up?
Good.
Thanks for having us. Hello.
You guys are doing good? So where are you guys at right now? Because I see the band is separated to two different places right now. So
We're
what?
in New York somewhere. Somewhere in New York. Not sure where.
And we're in Asbury Park in our practice space.
Nice. So you guys practicing for the big summer ahead, is that right?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. Also trying to buckle down and begin writing our next record.
Yeah, and so you guys have been taking over our social media all day for 90 Days to Warped. You've been posting some really cool stuff along with a music video premiere. So how have you been enjoying that so far?
It's been pretty cool to see the response. It's very exciting. Getting
Yeah.
us a little bit more hyped for the summer.
Yeah, it looked like you guys had a whole lot of fun playing the shows that were in that music video. Can you tell us a little bit of the backstory on that?
What shows were in the music video? Oh, the the one was the like Suburban Scum like return show. It was really cool. It was like tons of people were there. A lot of kids came out and had fun during our set. It was cool. Then there was the Philly show the next day. We played with this band called Outer Heaven from the Philadelphia area. They're amazing. They're like it's like stoner death metal band. They're like my favorite band going right now, so it's cool.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. And so, yeah, obviously the news is out that you guys are playing Warped Tour this summer, and this is going to be your first year playing Warped, right? Yes.
Yep.
So what is it about Warped Tour that drew you guys to the festival and made you want to play this year?
I think
Speaking
the
of-
opportunity. Well,
You
want to
go.
go?
You go.
It's a totally different opportunity we've been given than previous ones, just to play to crowds we might never have played to before, and just so many people at a time. That's really cool. It's one thing I think we're all stoked on.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool.
out there too.
Yeah, and there are a lot of different elements to the tour. It's not just that you play and then you get off stage and you go to the next city. You know, there's signings, there's so many different bands playing, nonprofits and sponsors and all kinds of stuff. So what are you guys most excited to experience as far as the whole Warped Tour experience goes?
As opposed to all of the other tours we've done where it's been drive to whatever city, play the show, drive. There's a lot of time, it seems, on Warped Tour to just hang out and see what's going on and meet new people, make new friends, and also being able to eat 3 real meals a day. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, that catering is pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. And
Yeah.
so speaking of making new friends, I mean, that's the beauty of Warped Tour. There's like 100+ bands on the lineup this year. So who are you guys most excited to see while you're out there and hang out with this summer?
Every time I die.
We keep going. You can go.
I heard Every Time I Die, yeah?
Less than
Yeah.
Jake for me.
Definitely less than Jake.
Yeah.
Real big fish.
Real big fish.
Super stoked.
The veteran.
Flock of Flame.
Ooh.
Sum 41. Good Charlotte. Motionless in White.
Atreyu,
Yeah, Treyu.
Capsize.
Capsize.
Safe to say, like Pacific. It'll be nice to meet all those guys and hang real hard all summer.
Yeah. I love that. You guys have a very diverse list of bands going there. So those are some really good picks. And as much as it's a really fun tour and you get to hang out with a lot of friends and it's an awesome experience, it's also a lot of work. So how are you guys preparing for the grueling summer on Warped Tour?
Taking our vitamins. We've been going to the gym.
I definitely have.
I have not been going.
At least you're honest about it.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
When he says vegetables, he means nutritional yeast and sriracha sauce. And got cheese.
Honestly, same though. Same.
Respect.
Yes. And
I don't know. We're going to drink a lot of coffee.
yeah, definitely. Especially the Monster when you're out there. It's the way to survive.
Yeah.
And another part of what makes Warped Tour so special is for the fans, it's a great way for them to get up close and personal with the bands and get to meet them one-on-one. So are you guys planning signings and meet and greets and that kind of thing?
Absolutely.
Yes?
I mean, I wouldn't really say that we're like planning signings and things like that, but we're gonna be at our tent, like hanging out. So like, if anyone who's listening wants to come hang out with us, feel free.
I know I'll be there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And so we did touch on briefly how there's so many bands on the tour, and at the same time that's awesome, it can also make it a little tricky to stand out from the rest. So what do you think it is about you guys that makes you different and sets you apart, and why should fans make sure to catch your set this summer?
We're wild, crazy weirdos.
I love it. So what makes you wild and crazy? Tell me.
I think that we're one of the more aggressive bands playing the fest this year. I know personally I might stand out a bit just because I'm a real weirdo. So hopefully that can attract other weirdos to our band. I don't know, just being really fast and angry and pissed off and in your face, and hopefully kids are into that type of thing.
I also think because we're a bunch of just like real people, we're not like like one of these big names who want to just like play their show and not like do anything. Like, we're real people. Like, we want to hang out, we want to have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Love that answer. Definitely sold me there. And let's talk about your music a little bit here. The Suffering Spirit is the album that you guys have out now. So can you tell us a little bit more about it? How's it different from your previous releases?
Brandon, you want to get this one?
Sure. I don't know. I think our new record, like, it just kind of shows that we've progressed with writing, just from, like, I don't know, I was listening to an interview with, like, Kurt Blue from Converge earlier, and he made a point where, like Converge also started when they were in high school or, like, super young, so they have records that are, like, not, like, immature sounding, but definitely show, like, them in their earlier stages, and then, like, we're kind of that same boat, like, Old Wounds was kind of all of our first, like, real serious band, so we have stuff that, not that I'm not, like, proud of it, but, like, you can tell that we've progressed and kind of, like, really began to make music that I think, like, truly represents what we're about, and I think The Suffering Spirit was pretty close to pretty spot on to what we were trying to accomplish, I guess, as a band, both musically and, like, just even, like, the way it sounds and everything about it.
Yeah. Great to hear. Yeah.
It's a good culmination of everything that, we've done thus far.
Mm-hmm. And so for anybody who hasn't heard the album yet or isn't too familiar with you guys, which song off the album do you think represents the album as a whole the best, and which one should they check out as a first impression?
Son of No One.
Yeah, Son of No One. Or
Yeah.
Rest in Piss.
Why those songs? What is it about those?
Here, Kev, you want to take this one? You write the lyrics.
Hi.
Hello.
Without going too much into detail about what the songs are about, because I feel like when you're listening to music, it's very personal. You should get your own perception of what it means. But for me, the song Son of No One is being your own person and sort of not caring what anybody else thinks about you with the way that you dress or the way that you live your lifestyle. If you want to be queer, if you want to be straight, if you want to be a punk kid, you want to be a hardcore kid, a goth kid, like, if you, it's just, you're, whatever you're comfortable in, making sure that you're comfortable in your own skin and not giving a fuck what anybody else thinks about you. So I feel like that's a very important song on the record, at least for me. It's probably my favorite song on the record, and I think a lot of the people that like our band also feel that it's their favorite song on the record. So.
Yeah. That is such a great message, and I have a feeling it's something that a lot of kids at Warped Tour would really be able to relate to, so I love that. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting with me today. This has been really awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
And everybody watching, make sure you catch Old Wounds on the Full Sail stage this summer. They're awesome. It's going to be a great time, and we'll see you out there. Anything else you want to say to the fans watching before we head out?
Check out all the bands on the Good Fight roster: Exalt, Hollow Earth, Axis, The Feather and Bone,
Extinction AD.
Extinction. Yeah, like literally, I think we're on one of the best current labels right now. And yesterday we got to play with a bunch of those bands, and they all killed it. They all have new music coming out. So, yeah, I don't know, just keep up on what's happening with Good Fight because we're stoked on it.
Pay
All
attention.
right. Sounds great. Well, I'll see you guys this summer in the pit, yeah?
Yeah, fuck Donald Trump.
Alrighty. Thank you, guys. See you soon.
Thanks.
Yeah.